Did my son leave for his custody hearing because he didn't say goodbye? Not sticking up for him, but all you do is guilt trip him. You've been nasty to him. Why would he say goodbye? I don't take back anything I said to him, and I'm assuming he left for the hearing because he's not here. Yeah. He left at 7 in the morning. Around that time. 7 in the morning. His hearing wasn't until 12. 7 in the morning was when I heard the basement door close. So that's when he left. He hasn't been back since. Are you sure that's when he left? What do you think? I'm hearing things? You think there's ghosts in the house? 7 a.m. the door closed. He's not down there. He hasn't been back. I'm assuming he went to the hearing. Maybe he wanted to get there early. Alright, Mom. Gotta head out to the hearing. Are you good with the kids? Should be fine picking Junior up, and Charlotte's always good. But are you prepared for this hearing? Are you bringing any papers? Anything for your lawyer? Evidence or anything? You know, like I said, there's nothing to really prepare for. I'm just gonna show up. I guess Joey will give his statement and waive his rights, and then we'll be done. Even though he's waiving his visitation rights, it's still a custody hearing. You still have to show the judge that you're capable of being the primary parent. And, you know, it wouldn't hurt if you brought a parental plan of how you're going to take care of Junior, just to cover your bases. Mom, it's not like I'm going there to fight for anything. He's voluntarily giving his rights up. I don't really think there's nothing to do on my part. I was looking things up, and no matter what kind of custody hearing it is, whether he's waiving his rights or whatever, you should still go there with the intent to prove that you're the better parent to watch Junior, which is a parental plan and how you're going to raise them by yourself now. Don't forget, you know, Brian's not in the picture anymore or right now, so you're the single mom taking care of 2 kids. The judge can still say, I think it's best if Joey helped you, you know? I've been watching Junior for how long? I've been the primary parent for, again, how long? I've been doing this without any hiccups. I don't think I need to prove myself to the judge. It's not about what you've done. I think it's about what you are going to do moving forward, because the judge is acting in the best interest of Junior. It's about Junior, really. So, I don't know. I just thought maybe you should bring some notes for your lawyer or something. Don't just walk in there with nothing. I have to go. There's nothing that needs to be added to this agreement. He's giving his rights up. I'm the primary parent. Don't worry. Alright, how did you get out of work for this, given that they give you such a hard time for everything and you're so cutthroat there? I told them I had a custody hearing today. It's a court-ordered thing. I had to take off. You were okay with spilling your business like that? I know there's that one guy there who makes fun of you for being a mom. When my life is a mess, it's a mess. I'm not hiding that from people. I'm not ashamed of it. It is what it is. Plus, I'm on an internet show. They were going to see it anyway. If you need anything with Charlotte or picking Junior up or anything, just give me a call. I shouldn't really be long. Well, there may be hope for you after all, because I feel like my daughter is being a little cavalier in going into this hearing today. She's not prepared, and she doesn't realize that she's still fighting for custody. Even if your son is waiving his visitation rights, the judge still has to make a determination over what's in the best interest of Junior. And the way I see it is, if she goes in there all cocky and whatever, she's not going to win. Well, I don't know. I honestly think that Miranda has a pretty good chance today, actually. And why is that? Well, for one, he left at 7 a.m. He didn't say goodbye. And he's not early for things like that. The hearing wasn't until noon. Don't know why it was at noon, but still. He usually says goodbye or makes crappy conversation. And when he doesn't, it means he's up to something. And what do you think is up? Like, well, if he left early, what does that mean? I don't know. When it comes to my son, I just think that something is up today. Something's not right. I don't know. Just a gut feeling. Well, I just want you to know, despite our family's differences, I am truly sorry that you're not going to get to experience being a grandmother and just everything that our children have put us through up to this point. You don't have to apologize or anything. I kind of take full responsibility for my son's actions, and all the damage he has caused everyone. Well, it's nice to hear that you take that stance, but my daughter, she's not innocent in all this either. You know, she could have made more of an effort in her marriage, and I don't know, it just didn't end up the way it should have. A marriage is supposed to be fought for, and I think she cares more about her job at this point, and I don't know, it's a shame to just destroy a family like that. I think of the kids. You know, I think of Junior. It's not about us, really. No one's perfect, especially when it comes to family. I guess we'll just have to find out what happens with this hearing in a couple hours. Hopefully it doesn't go too long. Miranda, in terms of your parenting plan moving forward, if given sole custody, do you plan on allowing your ex-husband any visitation rights, any decision making, or continuing any communication with him? Moving forward, I don't plan on having any communication with Joey because he has made it clear to me that when he gives up his visitation rights, he no longer wants to be in the picture. So in terms of decision making, I would be the primary parent and I would be making all the decisions. I am open to him making calls every now and then, but with him giving up the visitation rights, I believe Joey will no longer be in the picture, if that makes any sense. How is Junior at school with other kids? How is he emotionally, socially? How is he developing? He's prone to tantrums every now and then, but he does interact with other kids. He plays nice. He has his moments. He's in speech therapy now, so I would say he's a little behind. But other than that, I only get good reports from the school. How would you classify his relationship with his father currently? His current relationship with his father is amicable, I would say. I don't see any red flags there. Every time the supervised visit has gone on, Junior has, I guess, been happy to see his father. They're playful together. There have been times where Joey talks bad about me to him. But in terms of Junior loving his father, I think that's there. He asks about him when he's not around. With the current custody agreement, how have you facilitated a positive relationship between Junior and his father? I never speak negatively about Joey in front of Junior. I have also tried to make my partner Brian a presence in Junior's life without alienating his father. I always make sure that Junior knows who his real father is. And that's the extent to which I think I have affected that relationship. I have been pretty hands-off given the fact that it's only two visitation days, supervised visits a month. And there's not really much to work with. But I have also allowed them phone calls and tried to facilitate that, like FaceTimes and stuff. How would you classify your living situation currently? Do you consider it a safe environment for Junior? And what is the situation with your new partner, the man you have the second child with? Well, I currently live in a home. Junior has his own room. I share a room with Charlotte by choice because she's a baby. House is kept tidy, and there's plenty of areas for Junior to play, and we have a backyard, and it's a very comfortable setup, I would say. What is your current work schedule, and how will that impact you taking care of not only Junior but two children as the primary parent? I work 8 to 4 Monday through Friday. I'm about 30 to 45 minutes away from home. Sometimes I get out at 5, and I'm off the weekends, obviously. I have off holidays, major holidays. And I do plan on, I have actually just hired a nanny to help me out during the week so that there's no lapse in coverage for my kids or anything like that. Just a little peace of mind. How would you describe your current support system in terms of family, friends, people that can help you with Junior? My main support system, I would say, is my mother. my partner Brian. And, I am friendly with Joey's family to an extent. My former sister-in-law is the godmother of my new child. I'm friends with his grandmother, Nanny Agatha. And I have friends and extended family, and always have someone there to help if need be. Plus, again, the nanny. Run down your child's daily routine for me. During the week, he wakes up, I give him a quick breakfast, and then he's taken to school. He gets out around 12, and he's picked up, and then he has a nap, and he wakes up and has lunch, plays. It's a minimal screen time. I typically give him a bath every day as well. I give him dinner, some playtime, some reading, and that's pretty much a consistent day. On the weekend, it changes a little bit to where he's not going to school, and I try to take him out and play more and stuff like that. Does Junior have any health problems currently? And have you brought his immunization records today? I wasn't aware that you needed to bring the immunization records. I have them, and I can get them to you. In terms of his health, he has a clean bill of health. He has no problems, no allergies, nothing wrong with him whatsoever. Do you have any other concerns regarding his other parent who did not show up today? Well, I'm surprised Joey didn't show up today. I think it speaks volumes. I do have concerns with him. I think he's a great dad at times, but there are the moments where his lapse in judgment scares me. I don't know what his relationship with sobriety is right now, but he struggles with alcohol problems, money spending, and just some reckless behavior. And his ex-girlfriend, who he's no longer with because she's in prison, shows some questionable behavior, and even going as far as hitting Junior one time. So his judgment there scares me. And there's been problems with his family, so those are my concerns. I've always been concerned about Junior and his well-being around Joey, which is why I was scared he would get custody. And that's pretty much it. I think, the family court records also speak for themselves. Okay, Miranda, although you've exhibited great answers today, and you have proven to be a stable parent for Junior in his caretaking, it's not lost on me that you now have a second child, and you are now separated currently from your new partner, and you work full-time. It's nice to hear that you have hired a nanny, but it is concerning how much you plan to take on in terms of looking after Junior. So you were right about the parental plan, and I should have gone prepared, and I felt like an idiot when they asked me for the immunization records, and I didn't have those. He even brought up parental plan. So I answered the questions. I thought they were good, and I thought he liked the answers. And then he told me that in a perfect world, he would have awarded Joey weekend custody. 3 days. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. He also said something about visitation rights, like the supervised visits continuing for a bit, and then giving him custody, which I blocked out that part because when he said he was going to give Joey the 3 days custody, I nearly fainted. But then he said, because Joey did not show up today, his request to waive his visitation rights is approved. So I have full custody. Okay, alright, you scared me there for a second, but what does that actually mean in terms of Joey and Junior? Joey has no rights. So if he were to call me and say, hey, why can I talk to my kid? He doesn't have a right to say that. He doesn't have a right to request to see him. Everything's up to me. If I want to let Joey see him or whatever, it's up to me. But Joey has no legal standing to ever say I'm withholding his son from him. I am the primary parent with sole custody, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Well, congrats. You finally did it. It's done. You crossed the finish line. Thank you. I'm just shocked. Like, this is real. It finally happened. There was no shenanigans. And it was only because Joey didn't show up. If he had showed up, I guess he would have had 3 days custody, which I would have fought and appealed, or I don't know. I'm just so happy that I don't have to. Well, you should probably give him a call and thank him. Maybe. I don't know if that's weird. I'll think about it. I think I just need to decompress. So I'm gonna get some fresh air, take a walk around the block. I'll think about it. I'll take Charlotte with me. Since Junior's asleep, if Junior wakes up, just tell him Mommy will be back in 5 minutes. Talk to me? You pissed off? Why didn't you go to the custody hearing? Where were you all morning? You left at 7 a.m. Went to Dunkin' Donuts. Went to go visit Uncle Jimmy's grave. Did some walking. Drove by Junior's school just to feel him a little bit, like his presence, even though I know he didn't go today. And saw a movie. I didn't go because I didn't want there to be any chance that I was awarded supervised visits, visitation rights, nothing. I wanted the judge to think of me as a scumbag. And that's what happened, so you're an idiot. A failure as a son. Now it's done. That's it. Can't look at you. I really can't. I can't believe this day has come and gone, and this is it. I don't want to talk about this anymore, Ma. It's done. Nothing's gonna change it. So I love you, Mom. Can we just move forward now? I love you. Mom, as your son, forget about my mistakes for a minute. I love you. Can you just say it back once? Just get away from me. You remember in 3rd grade, I was playing some night in some play. I had the whole get up. King was over there. The show was over, right? I got off stage, and Nanny Agatha was there. Uncle Jimmy was there, and you were there. And I went up to you. And I passed both of them, even though they were both excited for me. I went up to you. I said, I love you. Said the exact same thing. Now you don't have a grandkid.